Let that be the intro.
2, 1. We are live. Here we go.
Third and Page and
The intersection of science and society.
The intersection of science and society.
welcome to another episode of Beta Sheep. That was possibly the worst introduction I've ever heard in my life.
I had to add that extra explosion at the end.
Of course.
Hey, wait, I'm sorry. It was the worst introduction ever?
Did you spend 20 minutes making that? Is that what you were doing this entire time?
No.
No, he's had that for like weeks now.
Yeah, that was just pre-made, man. That's our intro. Why are you clowning on it? You go off to Italy and you come back all sophisticated and then you just
Sophisticated? Just fatter.
Whatever, man.
I ate a lot of pasta, man.
All right, well, welcome to episode 7 of Beta Sheep. And it looks like we're jumping into this. We're going to be talking about drone regulation, Harvard and the swarming robots, as well as the best time to drink coffee. On the panel today, we got Summer. Summer, you want to say hi and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi. I'm Summer.
Fantastic. Also got Oscar.
Hi, I'm Oscar. I didn't finish college.
Oh. That's and
I'm crying.
okay, relax. And we have Sergio.
Hi.
Sergio, you want to tell us anything interesting fact about yourself?
Uh,
You like long walks on the beach, pina
He
colada?
did finish college.
I did.
Nice.
I'm a student.
Although that's debatable, frankly.
I'm still a student.
And we have Ranting Randall. Randall, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Or,
I have a doctorate and I use it for nothing.
There
Huh.
it is.
Yeah, sounds like the rest of us, except for the title on it.
Indeed.
All right, jumping into this, guys. We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock, and we're going to talk about each of these topics. At the end of the 10 minutes, you'll hear a... And that's how you know that the 10 minutes
Really?
went out. Oh, do you want a better sound effect? You're the one that said it's easier on your feminine ears. What do you want to use?
Because you were using an explosion every time.
What's with the cat?
You know what, the cat's fine. The cat's just great.
How about the train horn?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay, someone needs to tell me which one to use.
Cat.
I'm gonna go with Summer on this one. I think the cat is fine. Wow.
There's a lot of cats now.
We like cats. We like cats. Cats like us. And we are all about cats all of a sudden.
Where would the internet be without cats, right?
Right.
All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's see here. Researchers decry limits on drones. So we're jumping into this from the Boston Globe. It says the FAA's rules inhibit instruction gathering of data. How do you guys feel about drones? You feel like it's a good thing in the advancement of technology, or do you think we're giving up a lot of our rights for the advancement of technology? You're up first, Sergio. Oh, quiet. Okay. How about you, Summer?
I don't know. I don't know what do we use it for.
I don't want to drone on and on and on about the subject, but I'm a little scared of these things flying around and taking video and taking stock of everybody doing all sorts of stuff out there. All right, I enjoy my privacy, and the last thing I need is to see some sort of little robot flying on its little propeller coming around and taking video of the private things I'm doing in my private property that is private. Thank you.
It's a lot of private.
Now, in this article, it states that a regulatory battle in Washington has compelled professors to ground their research drones. Therefore, whether being used for education or research, they must be grounded and they are not allowed to fly them. However, hobbyists can fly the unmanned aircraft without a special permit. So the restrictions.
But I've understood that the permit is really not that difficult to get as long as you can justify it. Summer's gone. And
Well, according to this, it takes about 10 months to receive any a reply on your after you file for the permit. It takes about 10 months, and it can be it's not very consistent, is what it's saying.
I can imagine that the reason why that is because the FAA got inundated with requests from everybody under the sun and moon saying that they are some sort of nonprofit research group or whatever that needs to have a special permit to be flying stuff like that. And that in and of itself, and considering that the actual regulations, which I imagine will be defined at some point in the CFR, have not really been spelled out yet, even though they've been going around like they told Amazon, oh no, you can't use that to be flying drones commercially, and Amazon's kind of like, oh, well, damn. And they had to stop their whole little visionary project. But I mean, you know, without any kind of concise framework legally and regulatory-wise, I don't know. It still seems like it's the Wild West as far as the law is concerned federally. Now, states might be different in that regard, and I know some of them have been cracking down on them. But, you know, if that's such an issue, then just move to a different state and fly around your drones all you want.
Right. Now, well, going back to, like, I mean, I agree with that. Also, what we were saying about the 10 months, so these authorizations could take up to 10 months. They're inconsistent. Also, the FAA has received more than 30,000 responses to its recent interpretation and extended a public comment period until September 23rd. So everybody that's working with these aircrafts are currently putting them in. Let's see, it even says Google recently bought a producer of solar-powered drones with aims to improve internet access in remote areas. Even wedding photographers are starting to use unmanned aircrafts for the perfect family shot. So yeah, you have a mixture, basically a lot of innovations and people wanting to jump on this opportunity to use these unmanned aircrafts for, you know, basically select their niche out of this market. Did you all see the commercial for the Amazon, where for Amazon when they're delivering the package with the drone?
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Yep.
What's it look like?
It's basically Amazon, and you order it. It takes it under the pretense that there's an Amazon warehouse within your surroundings. And let me pull up this thing for you. And so when you order something, it takes your order, and within, I guess it's within the hour or whatever. Let me see. Hang on. I'm gonna put this up on the screen share. Are you able to see this?
Nope. Oh, now I can. Oh my God.
Can you?
It just.
Oh my goodness, it's like looking into the eye of God.
Yeah, that's what it looked like for a second. Yeah.
1 second. Hang on.
I may
It's
throw up.
because it's
Rebuffering.
like a mirror. A mirror right now. Here we go. Boom. Fixed. And now you can see it. And I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to restart it. So here it shows
Alright, I see it.
someone ordering their whatever they want. This guy's like this piece, this tool. Instant order. Here's the Amazon fulfillment workshop. Warehouse, not workshop. Goes into that special case. Carrying case. Gets slid down the little thing. And what you see right here is that it's loaded into these special bins. From the special bins, the Amazon Prime Air is able to pick up that special package and deliver it straight to your home. Just imagine how many people order off Amazon every day, and I mean, this would have to be a very selected service unless you'd have swarms of these drones.
It is a selective service because part of the requirements were for that program was that you had to live within like 15 miles of their distribution center for them to actually use a drone to deliver it to you and then head back.
How much is the charge?
And you have to be a Prime member.
Yeah. You gotta
they
be
don't.
an Ultra Prime member. You gotta get it right, or Optimus Prime member.
You have to be Optimus Prime.
Yeah, you get it in 10 minutes or less.
Robots roll out.
Are they gonna
So-
interfere with the aircraft in air at the time?
No, they wouldn't fly that high.
Well, the thing right now, before we see anything, any of that occur, or they make any progress with this Amazon Prime Air, is the FAA is gonna have to, what they're doing right now, redo their regulations and understand, not understand, but apply that to all unmanned aircrafts across the board. So right now, everybody's being ordered to just keep their unmanned aircrafts landed and grounded, and you're unable to fly them at the moment. So I don't know, I think that's a pretty cool service. I think there are some kinks to work out. Do you guys use Amazon? I use Amazon very seldom. I'm not a big Amazon user.
I use eBay more.
I buy from third parties.
Parties.
Third party.
Okay. How do you feel about drones delivering stuff to your house, Oscar? Would you use this service?
Actually, if
I
I
can't hear.
lived close enough, I think it'd be
You
very
guys hear me?
convenient. If, like, you could prepare it and then get it within hours, right?
Oh,
go?
you kind of. No, you may want to state that again.
See, I'm on the Wi-Fi and it's got only oh, hold on. I see what's going on.
Move over.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. No, I'm on the Wi-Fi, and then when I'm on the Wi-Fi, my phone's like, "Hey, let me update all your apps." So yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Hooray.
Okay, Summer, would you use
All
a service that utilizes drones to deliver to your house?
I don't know. I guess it depends. I guess it depends how comfortable I am relying on a drone to carry my.
To delivering your stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys in general, like, overall, everybody on the panel, I mean, do you have any real concerns about drones? I know Rand already stated his statement there, but does anybody feel real uncomfortable about having these unmanned aircrafts in the air, taking pictures of whatever they may be? Because, I mean, they are being utilized for different services. I think most people or the general public may associate drones with Hellfire missiles and being used by the Army and the military and whatnot, but, you know, the EPA is using them to check on unlawful dumping of chemicals. They're being used along coastal lines to look for people that may be stranded on different beaches, or also other animals that may be needing help, beached whales and stuff like that. So there's a lot of uses for them. You know, it's just a plethora of ideas that are coming out.
I don't know about the commercial usage of that. I guess for situations like that.
Wouldn't people try to steal the drones? Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
see a
Maybe they
little
can
drone
shoot
coming to your house, you just like kind of ambush it.
it off.
Are you going to steal it just to break it, though? Because it's not like you can actually go and pilot the thing unless you're that skilled at cracking into the device and taking it over, which I imagine they're going to have some pretty good security on.
Just like a souvenir or something.
And even with
Oh, so
Amazon,
you're a kook. Welcome to the kook club, then.
even with Amazon, they're going to have your card on file. So it's like, hey, return our drone, or we're going to charge you like $5,000 or something.
Oh, we will bring the Hellfire missile equipment drone over to your house.
Or we'll bring the next drone that does have the Hellfire. Oh, there's our alarm right there. Where is this guy?
Red alert.
All right, any last comments about drone regulation, guys?
We don't have privacy anymore anyway, so why not?
All right.
Good. Do it live.
Do it.
For what?
Wouldn't it be cool though if you could do like a track my package with the Amazon and see it fly by, like getting closer to your house?
That would be
That'd be
pretty
cool.
cool.
I can
think
try
that
to
would be
pack
good.
my package right now.
Not like that though.
I don't know.
Are you talking about your package right now?
And what if you're not
Yeah, I
home
would just
to
swing it around.
I guess if you're not home, then it just leaves it in your backyard.
I see what you did there.
That's pretty brilliant.
All right, guys. Let's see. Moving on to our next topic, we're talking about Harvard and how their scientists have developed tiny robots that can swarm. Have you guys seen this video? I have it pulled up
The
on the.
self-assembling robots, right?
Yes. As you
No,
can see,
I'm not making a video.
they're going around what is called the Borg, and they're able to. They're only equipped with 3 sensors. I believe one is an infrared, another one is an engine, and another one is, oh man, I forgot what the other one is, but it's basically a small microprocessor with the ability to tell them how far they are from each other. I'm gonna play this video right here. You guys have it pulled up. You can see it on the thing. Self-organizing system. So they're saying what would these tiny robots could be used for would be rescue missions or even difficult spaces to fit in where something could individually they could go into that surface or into that area and then self-assemble into these different. I mean, it's still early on. Let me see what else they have on here. It says with programming similar machines form barriers in response to danger, coordinate to repair structures in dangerous areas, or assist with the transportation of goods. Very small. There's only 3 major pieces to them. Like I said, you got the engine, and you got the parts, and then there's the different objects that they're able to create. What other uses could you see for these tiny, what they're called, kilobots?
Kilobots. No, if they can make them smaller, it'd be pretty cool.
I mean, these right here exist. They're about the size of a penny. Is how they currently exist.
How like malleable are they though?
I don't think they're.
If I use that wrench, will they break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, it's more of a thing. They're just making pretty designs.
Okay.
That'd be pretty interesting. Let me see. Terms robot, but it created a swarm of more than 1,000 of these little guys right here. Application. We already read that, but the program is developed by the university's Weiss Institute for Biologic-Inspired Engineering. Is modeled organizational mechanism that allows social organisms to function as a single unit.
Huh.
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 I wonder what that means.
Huh. Thing is, like they want to basically have basic instincts, almost like a beehive. But the thing with a beehive is that the bees are running on instinct, and you would have to get that basic instinct instilled within these kilobots. I don't know. I think with everything, just like we were talking about drones with these, there's a idea that they could be used for harm more than weaponry, as opposed to something beneficial to the advancement of mankind itself. Moral ethics. What do you think some ethical issues might come about from these?
Kilobots. I think some hacker's going to be able to take control of them one day. It's going to be game over.
And then what? They're going to have them pose in a different manner?
They're going to make wrenches.
They're going to make wrenches out of them?
They're going to draw boobs on football fields?
That'd be pretty funny.
What'd you do? Made those boobs. There you go.
Get your damn robots off my lawn!
Let's see. Some of the inquiries on here is like what they were asking about. This is kind of just going back and forth like that, but I think it's pretty cool how they are able to. These small little devices. If like you were saying, if they can make them to a point where you could actually pick up that wrench and use it. Now it's almost like this thing. Maybe I carry a couple, like 20 kilobots with me, and whatever task I have, I'm able to maybe have them self-assemble into whatever tool I need at the moment. I think that'd be interesting.
As long as they could hold their shape, I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kilobots assemble.
They just look like they're like dancing around right now over that.
Yeah, they look like they're playing musical chairs.
Yeah.
They look like they're trying to find a parking space and they can't find it. They're just trying to shop at the mall.
It's freaking Christmas time.
The Kilobot Mall.
Man, how about Harvard? I mean, I wonder if this is somebody's like thesis project. Someone was just like, I need to assemble, get these little. What do you think? The guy that designed these, what do you think his purpose was? What's he trying to do here?
Probably get a PhD.
Yeah, bruh.
Equal parts automation, swarm and hive. Each of the kilobots the team used to demonstrate their research are a little larger than a penny. We talked about that. So.
How does he get the grant for this? What's the big purpose?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, who approved this?
Yeah. Who?
Oh, you kind of broke out there for Summer. What was that?
I was just saying, who would approve his grant for it for doing research?
I don't know.
I don't really see a great purpose for it. I don't know.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Who's your daddy?
Here we go.
Way to stay on task, Miguel.
Classic.
All right, guys. Sergio, how much coffee do you consume in a normal day?
About 5 cups on average.
Holy moly!
Dang, that is.
God.
How are you not dead?
How about you, Randall?
About 10 cups in a given day.
What kind of coffee do you drink?
Whatever the crap is at McDonald's, I just go over there and I steal the giant pot and I just start drinking it.
Oh, make
And I throw
cafe.
20
Cafe.
You know,
Now,
they're going to start selling that in the stores, so it's getting really good now.
Summer, you don't drink coffee, right?
I drink a cup every day. Yeah, I
Oh,
drink a cup
no.
every day, just one though. I'm trying to control.
Oh, because I thought you were
Control.
more
You drink
into
tea.
drinking coffee.
Oh, I don't drink coffee at all. I don't like the taste.
How do you wake up?
Oh,
I put
Oh,
a
what a
lot of
badass.
sugar in it.
I drink a Dr. Pepper. That has caffeine.
that's even worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it tastes better.
It does
Mhm.
taste better.
So
Yeah,
I got
well, I put a lot of human sugar in it.
I got this article from Popular Science, and basically what it pulls from is that an hour after waking up is when your cortisol levels are at their highest, and is at that time when your alertness is at its highest. And so, if you were to wake up at 8 o'clock, between 9 and 10 o'clock, is when you would. What are you doing? Oscar came over here and heard it.
Hello?
Hello, are there issues? I hear something's wrong with the audio.
Can you hear it?
Someone was breaking out.
Wait, does the audio sound good to you guys?
Now it does.
Now it's fine.
Oh. I think it was Oscar.
Oh, I'm scared.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
hear myself in your mic.
Okay. So in this study, what they had is the individuals wake up at 8 o'clock, and from the times between 9 and 10, they saw a peak in their cortisol levels. And at that same time is when your alertness was at the highest. So an hour after, I still hear my echo because of Oscar. Oscar, go to the other room.
I am in the other room.
Playing cards.
Oh,
with
God.
me. Okay. Anyways. So if you wake up and you start consuming coffee right off the bat, is like you're basically oversensitizing yourself, and what that it basically makes you less alert than what you would be if you waited maybe 2 hours and then you started consuming your coffee. So like for me, I get to work about 8 o'clock, and I've seen that I start waking up or consuming coffee between 2 and 11 makes me even more alert and does not oversensitize myself. So. Reading this article was pretty interesting on that, and definitely helps to think about the best times to consume coffee. You know, it's that you want to offset it with those cortisol peaks. So yeah, you should definitely give it a play. I don't know what time you guys are normally used to waking up. For me, it's around 7. You're a late
Wake
sleeper.
up at 5.
2 in the morning.
7:45.
7:45. So there you go, Sergio. You'd be ideally. When do you consume your first cup of coffee?
7:46.
8:15.
Maybe.
Touche.
It's
You
all
gotta-
about pulling to your circadian clocks. You know,
He-
and
He's got an IV set up for right when he wakes up.
Start the drip.
another interesting thing I saw was that in the mornings, it stated that because your retinal excitatory gland is tied into your hypothalamus, and those are the two controlling units of your circadian. Am I saying that right? Circadian clocks. You've heard the circadian clock.
Your cicada?
Yeah, circadian. Your circadian, and circadian means that's like your natural time clock. It's based off of the 24 hours in a day, and given that you're exposing yourself to the same situations of the daylight and night. So in the mornings, you shouldn't wear sunglasses because you want more sunlight coming into and hitting that retinal gland, and by doing so, retinal nerve is I believe I'm stating that wrong. It's not a gland, it's a nerve, and by hitting that nerve, it feeds back to your hypothalamus, and that makes you more alert. So I saw that as well, and that's linked to these other countries that. Yeah, you on your way to work, or on the way to school. Yeah, you should try not wearing sunglasses so you can get more sunlight into your body. It's basically like charging your system for the day.
But they can blind you if you're driving directly to the east, and then the sun comes into
I'm not asking you to look directly in Summer, please not look into the sun. Okay. Anyways, the rest of you should take a look at this article. Definitely a good read here about some of the things going on. Not the things going on, but times to consume coffee. For me,
is that only for coffee though, or is that like just caffeine in general?
See, I would treat it as caffeine in general, and a lot of times they say treat caffeine as a painkiller and antibiotic. It's not something that you would consume daily. You should consume it sparingly. And
I should consume it with your ibuprofen so that the ibuprofen works more quickly.
Correct. That way you don't build up such a high tolerance from the beginning, and it's effective when you need it. I do find myself, one week I'll consume more coffee, and then I've noticed that it's just not doing anything for me, so I'll switch over to maybe tea or, I don't know, doing push-ups. Doing like 1,000 push-ups and
like 1,000 push-ups, bruh.
Huh.
Went and ran 10 miles, bruh. What about you?
Get the coffee back there.
Yeah, by 11 a.m. I already got like 2,000 push-ups in, so it's no big deal. Whatever.
Yeah, bruh.
Okay,
what about what?
Yeah.
What about beautiful people?
Who?
All the people
What?
that has like
Beautiful people?
doesn't. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Summer. What's wrong with you?
So what about people that has no sensitivity to coffee or to caffeine at all? Like for me, to me, for example, coffee.
Summer, you're kind of breaking up.
You're sensitive to coffee? Wow, that's crazy.
I'm not sensitive to coffee.
Summer, are you on a
Coughing.
Wi-Fi?
I can't hear it. What?
Are you on a Wi-Fi connection?
No, I'm not on Wi-Fi.
Fantastic. That's why you sound the way you do. Okay.
No, I'm not on Wi-Fi.
All right. You need to be on Wi-Fi, otherwise you sound like that.
Like a drone.
Hey, Sergio, what's something in science recently that sparked your interest?
More holes in Siberia, and Ebola continues to burn out of control.
Hey, they had a possible Ebola outbreak in Sacramento.
I don't think it's going to be an outbreak, but
I think
I'm
it's not
sure we'll
outbreak,
see.
infection. Excuse me.
We might see a couple of patients end up in the United States with it, but it won't. It's not very.
Sergio, if it affects white people, it's an outbreak. Okay.
Wow.
Maybe you want to elaborate more on the specialist that was sent out of Galveston and sent as an expert over there to Africa.
Yeah, is that a buddy of yours or what?
No, I don't believe so. But I know him. He's a professor at from Galveston. He went out with the CDC.
Now he's
He's working
Has he
with
worked-
logistics and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
has he worked with previous outbreaks?
Yeah, I think he's done like more than 10 different outbreaks, like different Ebola outbreaks and Marburg outbreaks. So he's a pretty big guy. He used to head the CDC's special pathogens branch, so that's why they called him back.
Is he like the Gandalf to your Bilbo?
Yeah, I was really gonna say he's like freaking Gandalf.
Nice. Nice. Gandalf, that's the way to go, man. Okay.
Does he tell Ebola, "You shall not pass"?
Yep.
Hey, Randall, something in science or health that sparked your interest? I don't.
I read about this lady who she got diagnosed with two diseases that sparked from her genetics, and she took the time to do all the research herself, and she found she inferred a genetic causal link between the two, and she was trying to convince all these geneticists, oh, you need to do this study and check to make sure that to see if my gene has some sort of issue that's causing both of my diseases. And they're like, you don't know nothing, it's probably not the case. And then they go and do the check, and it comes to find out that she was right, and she did have this, I forget the specifics. I can link you the article if you want to read more about it. But she did have some issue with one of her specific protein-building genes or something like that that was causing both of her genetically caused diseases. It's pretty interesting.
I read another article not too long ago, and it's basically this lady having two DNA profiles. What had happened was when I believe she was pregnant or in the womb. They were supposed to be twins, but it absorbed into two different. The two babies merged into one, basically what happened, and two DNAs were observed. And so when it came to getting her children DNA tested or a paternity test, they were showing up as not her kids. Because, in fact...
Did she go to Maury?
No, it was in the hospital. But, the twin DNA was getting pulled up as her twin, and then her DNA was in another child. So I thought that was kind of interesting, the split there.
So she was like a chimera or whatever?
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Profile there. How about you, Summer? What's going on in the science world that just fascinated you?
Nothing so much lately.
Really? Not reading too much?
Nothing too much. I've been
How was
disconnected from
work, Summer? How's your day going?
Working is spiraling down the hill. I don't know.
Oh boy.
That's why I'm quitting. And everybody's quitting there.
All right, and how about you, Oscar?
Well, I was reading that NASA wants to put humans on Mars in 2030 or 2040, so that'd be interesting. But it'd be like a one-way trip or something.
There's a documentary on Netflix about the individuals that they took to go on this Mars mission and not come back, and the people that have accepted the offer and are going are very as you
crazy,
emo, and
oh god.
All I'm saying is if there are other life forms on Mars, and these
is Earth too mainstream for them?
These are the people they're going to be interacting with. That they're just going to give us a bad rap, I think, from the beginning.
I wanted to go to Mars before it was cool, unlike all these other people.
Yep. Same
Mars
here.
used to be cool, but now it's lame.
I'm thinking about going to Jupiter this time. I hear it's really nice this time of year, so I'm hoping that that'll work out, and I could get myself like a real nice condo somewhere on Io or Callisto or something like that, before all these lasers
Shit.
go down.
I'm going to Pandora. I want to see the Avatar people.
Pandora, man. I don't know. You know what? That's been 10 minutes there, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So for our random question here, if you could blink your eyes and be transported anywhere, where would you where would you go to? Randall, you're up first.
Path.
Oh, fantastic.
What?
Sergio, where would you go?
I'd go back to Venice.
Yeah, how was it? Enjoyable?
It was beautiful. Very unique.
What were your top 3 favorite things?
Vatican City, and then the canals of Venice, and the food.
Fantastic. Summer, you could blink your eyes, go anywhere. Where would you go right now?
I'll go back to San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Top 3 things you like about San Diego besides their zoo. Go.
Ocean. The ocean. The weather.
Tijuana.
The food. Yes, the food.
Good. How about you, Oscar?
I think I'd want to go somewhere like Australia, but then I want to blink back because everything in Australia wants to kill you. So I think the blinking thing would work out because I'd be like, this is cool, this is nice. Danger, back home, you know?
Oh, you don't return. It's just, it's a one-way path.
You're
oh,
dead.
yeah. Yeah, I'd be dead then. Never mind. Pass.
How about you, Randall? You still passing?
Galveston.
Yes!
All right.
Love that swamp butt.
Might as well play the intro all over again, huh?
All right, guys. Time and effort, and this is a good episode 7 on the trending topics in science. Today, you want to sign us out, Randall?
Thanks again, everyone, for watching Beta Sheep at the intersection of science and society. My name is Randall, and I'm here with Miguel, Oscar, Sergio, and Summer.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Hope
See
you
you later.
join us again.
I love this one.
You should play the intro again. It amused me.
Third and stage and go.
The intersection of science and society.
Who is that girl?
Welcome to another episode of Beta Sheep.
Okay, I stopped the recording there, and we're still live over here, so 1 second.